was actually really easy to make the decision to launch Epic Beers, Pitchfork Ales, and then obviously subsequently beerdrivethrough.com. We used to work for RCH Brewery, and when that went into liquidation and we were made redundant, we were left with nothing to do. We really believed in the beers and what we were doing. These are brews that they've got such a history and a story behind them. Beer's been brewed for thousands of years. The very basic process of it doesn't change much at all. But the way we brew in terms of traditionally brewing, it's hand brewed. It's the way that beer is supposed to be brewed. It's not brewed by computer. There's an actual human or a couple of humans that are doing this week in, week out. And we do it by looking after our own yeast. This is not packet yeast that you can just buy from anywhere and put it into your brew. It takes a lot of care for us to be able to do this. And we believe that's because it provides the highest quality of beer. Things like Pitchfork, PG Steam, E Street Cream, Doubleheader, they're all award winners. Some of them have been brewed for the last 30 years. Everybody loves them. For us, we're about to continue doing that. And the love that appeared for us when we started rebrewing these beers again was just immense, so we made the right decision. With 3D Beer, we recognised that some of the traditional styles and flavours that we were doing needed to be upgraded, and 3D Beer allows us to do that. So we can use hops from abroad. They're generally like American hops, for example, much punchier. Hops from New Zealand, Australia, much punchier than English hops. So you got a wider range of stronger, more intense flavours. Not only that, some of these hops are really ideally suited for aroma. Therefore, we change some of the process of hopping the beer when it's in the copper to really get those aromas come out and give us the modern flavours that people are used to nowadays. When Boris Johnson got on TV and just announced the lockdown, and that meant that pubs were going to be closed, it wasn't really a surprise as such, but nonetheless it hit us hard. Not just from a business point of view, but emotionally as well. We love pubs and we've been supplying them for years, so for our customer base to disappear, it was a bit gut-wrenching, really. But at that point, that's when we realised we've got to do something. There's a lot of love for our beers. We're passionate about people drinking our beers, so that's why it had to be beerdrivethrough.com. It generally comes in a bag-in box. Now, if you're unfamiliar with that, it is literally as it says on the tin. It's a bag inside a box. As you dispense, there's a slight amount of aeration that takes place, which helps you to get a really good head on the beer. What that also means is that the air is not getting to the beer. It gives you a pint that is as close to the pub as you're going to get. We had no e-commerce business before, so we were going from a standing start to being wholly online, but it did mean that consumers and beer lovers could place their order, we could get the order and then prepare the beer for them. That was the biggest challenge. One of the really cool things about beerdrivethrough.com that our consumers love is the variety. Beer drinkers, they love variety. That's why you go to a beer festival. We've always got 6 beers on each week, and they change on a weekly, bi-weekly basis.
Really exceptionally good beer, so always a consistent quality from it.
Quality of the beer is phenomenal. Again, I come here time and time again. Or tried a variety of different beers, and yeah, absolutely love it.
The strength of the beer is exceptionally good. Don't tell them, but I think that machine they use to measure the alcohol content might need calibrating. Either that or I drink it too fast.
Even when the pubs reopen, we're still going to be getting beer lovers who want to supply them with the beer. Because it's so easy, actually, just go onto the website, they can select the beer that they like and it's delivered to their door. We're always pushing the boundaries. We're one of the first in the country to be able to offer fresh beer to the door. We want to expand that even further. We've already started doing that with our beer festival boxes. So this is where people can get a variety of beers all in one box delivered to the door. We're pushing that even further and developing that. We've got some great ideas and prototypes that are in play right now. But for now, it's going to be, in these next few years, it's going to be the growth of more and more people experiencing our beer throughout the country.